What's up, YouTube family? We're back with another video. So I'm gonna make this one quick because I'm packing my bags. I'm going to Peru for 2 weeks, so I'll be gone. But I want to have this schedule to drop in like a week, whatever. But the topic of today's video is women, get your notepads out and get your pen because you guys need to take these notes. Because I want to talk about women. Women need to stop being overly friendly and overly welcoming. Women who are involved in relationships and have a boyfriend or a husband or a fiance, like you guys need to chill out and stop being hoes. Now, I know a lot of people, I'll say a couple actually, has they've been in my comment section talking about, you always have bad things to say about women. That's not true. The thing is, men will get their time when I'll make a video about men, but there's already so many female content creators that bash men and talk about our flaws and what we do wrong. And why would I mean I'm going to, because I have my own opinion on men and what they need to work on. But no, bro, this is the I'm pro men. The fuck? So we gonna talk about you. We gonna talk about women and how dumb you guys are sometimes. And all I want to say is not all women are stupid, but most of them are. And it starts with the ones that think it's okay to be overly friendly and overly welcoming to strangers that are male. And I only say this because I've seen so many, I've witnessed and I've been a part of so many times where there's a female that's involved with someone else, but because they're super friendly and overly chatty, they get to know a bunch of other males. And obviously they act the same way towards females, but my thing is, and the reason I'm making this video is because when women act a certain way around men, they put this idea inside of a man's brain that this man will think I probably have a chance to get at her. I don't care that she's in a relationship. I don't care that she's in a marriage. That's not my problem. I don't know the guy. That's what pops up in the brain of a man. Now, the simps out there that are gonna say, "Oh, that's just you," or "That's just toxic, man. I don't think that way." Like, shut the fuck up, you pussy ass bitch. You definitely think that way, and you may control it. You may control those intrusive thoughts. You may, what I'm saying, like, but the matter of the fact is, you do think these things, even if it crosses your mind for half a second. You think about it. The thing is, most men do act on that, and they don't care. I mean, it just is what it is, bro. That's just biology. That's just how it works. So when a female overly presents themselves as super friendly and stuff, men will take advantage of that and be super friendly back. And at some point, they understand that the door is now cracked for something to happen later in the future. Now, women are so delusional when it comes to this concept because they believe that men and women can be friends. They cannot. They cannot, especially. Actually, my one restriction to that is if they are good looking. If one, especially if both are good looking, like if the man's a handsome guy and the female's pretty, that equation is just set up for failure. Now, if one is only really like attractive, that's still a recipe for disaster. Now, if both are ugly, and I know looks are subjective, but it's also not. We can look at somebody and be like, unfortunately, I know you get no hoes. And you can also look at someone and be like, that dude's dangerous, or female is super pretty, whatever. And I really don't, I'm really not coming out here to make anyone feel less of themselves or anything by saying all that, but this is just the raw truth. This is just what it is. So anyways, where I'm getting with all this is, every time you're overly friendly with someone, you plant this seed in their head thinking that maybe one day I could holla at you and you'll respond. And what makes things worse is when women are in relationships and they do this, at some point they'll either break up for a day, or they'll get into a really bad argument with their man, or they'll just actually, even just that alone, those two are the main reasons. Like, if you break up with your boyfriend, or you get A divorce is a little bit of a stretch, but if you break up with your boyfriend and you know how these breakups go, bro, we all know it. Y'all break up for like a day or a week or something, and then y'all are back together the next month or the next week. Most of the time. Sometimes the breakup is legit. But and then the other instance is sometimes you don't break up, but you got into a really big argument and now he stormed out of the house or something happened and whatever. And now you put yourself in a bad headspace to do stupid things, which would be cheating. You cheat with who? The guy that you were overly friendly with. Now, I know there's a lot of good counter arguments to this. Like if women, if a woman wants to cheat on you, they're gonna cheat on you. It doesn't matter who it is, when it is, what it is, which is true. And one is you need to trust your woman, and you need to trust who you're with. You need to trust your partner. And I get all that. I promise you, I don't have time because I'm about to start packing again. I just wanted to get in here and say this 2 cents real quick, but I don't have time to respond to all those good counter arguments. But if you want to, just leave a comment down below and we'll talk about it. And I'll have more time to respond. I'll comment back. But nothing boils my blood more. Even when you're on the other side of it, like let's say I'm the guy that she's gonna cheat on somebody with. Even when you're on the other side, you can't help but sometimes think, damn, bro, like that dude, like he didn't see this coming. Like this dude, unfortunately, like let his guard down. He has no idea, etc. Like it could never be me. And it really will never be me. And I say this because I get told all the time that I'm too controlling, I'm toxic, or whatever these stupid ass like stupid shit. Now, you can say what you want about me, but I'm just not stupid. Like I'm not going to let certain things slide. I'm not going to be okay with certain things. You're not going to do these certain things. You're not going to act this way if you're with me. And if you don't like that, you're more than welcome to get the fuck out of my face. I'll find somebody else. I'm single right now. I've been single for a long time. Why? Because these hoes ain't shit. And one day I'll meet someone that understands where I'm coming from and understands that I'm the lead, I'm the male, and we're gonna respect each other. And this goes both ways. I'm not saying like I'm not gonna respect her, she's just gonna be my servant. Like people, that's the extreme side of this. I don't believe in that necessarily. I do believe we all have our roles, and I do believe that men obviously like protect, provide, gather resources, etc. And women are supposed to take care of the children, nurture, and make sure everything at home is maintained. Like those are obvious things that I believe in. That's how I was raised. That's the system we have. I have at home with my mom and my dad. That's how that's what I saw. That's what I believe in. If you don't believe in that, kiss my ass. But anyways, women need to chill with that overly friendly shit because it does put you in a bad situation for bad things to happen. Why do you think the most superficial layer of this would be when people say, "Oh, why would I go to the club being in a relationship? Why would I go to the club without my man?" Or because the reason that's a thing that's said, why would I do that is because why would you put yourself in a position where people that are at the club are either a little bit tipsy, they're drinking, they're there to have a good time. Most of them are single, whatever, and you're just going to be put in a situation where people are just going to try to get at you. Why put yourself in that situation? Well, that same thing applies with why have access to this guy you just met who has nothing to do with you. Why have access to him? Why add him on Instagram? Why get his phone number? Why add him on Facebook? Why? For what? Oh, because he's a coworker and we're friends. Oh, because I see him at the gym all the time and we're friends. Like he spotted me one time, and like every now and then when I need a spot, he got me. Like what is this bullshit, bro? Women who don't understand like the position you put yourself in when you do that, I do think genuinely you're slow as fuck and you need a reality check. Anyways, again, that's it for this video. It was real quick. I wanted to hop on here before I hop on that plane, and that's pretty much it. But I will say this one last time, and I'm gonna leave it at this. Not every woman is like that. But unfortunately, we live in a day and age where most of them are. But you'll never catch me getting into any relationship with anybody that's anything remotely like that. I'm not. I'm not stupid. I've been on this side and the other side of it. I'm not doing it. But y'all be safe out there. And if I just painted the relationship that you're in as a male, you may need to check her on that shit and make sure nothing funky has ever happened, bro, because women will go to the grave with shit. They will. Fuck all this. I would be guilty and I can't live with my no. No. If a woman has something good and they fuck that up, but you never found out, they're not going to tell you. And that's it for this video, fellas. Like, subscribe, share this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, or don't show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate